Yeah. So I think we're gonna start off with. I mean, last week we kind of had a lot of eyes on us when we had our clan ranking tab put up.
Oh,
Remember?
that's an understatement.
Yeah, that kind of spread a bit.
Yeah, a little bit of confusion here and there. We got some big names in the chat hanging out, and they were kind of confused, and not just them, but
I mean,
some other people stopping by for the first time. So for
yeah, we
those,
also they kind of became a little late. We kind of
yeah,
also we did not label ourselves correctly.
correct, or really explain ourselves. So we're trying to, you know,
Kind of explain what happened last week, basically. So last week, if you guys don't know, we kind of had our listings wrong. We kind of showed our projected clan ratings, because as our like clan rankings, we didn't just like we on top of the listing right now. It says clan rankings. That's supposed to say, or when it was last week's, they were supposed to say projected clan rankings,
correct.
and unfortunately, I didn't make a graphic for it, and I
Yeah,
completely
we
forgot.
really
But we have one
just
now.
yeah, yes, last week we were just off of whim. We were like, hey, let's do this. So we threw it together real quick. We
Yeah.
didn't label every little thing. We labeled a couple of things, and we were kind of just having fun with it. And man, before you know it, BSK was in here wondering what's going on, and we were we really
Yeah.
were just winging it last week.
Pretty much, yeah.
So here we are with the actual descriptions now of each tier that we have created.
Yeah, so
Go
I
ahead,
think
speaker.
tier one. So tier one, I think is pretty simple. It's basically people that show the first and second teams that go back and like that place consistently first or second. Like if they're able to play first or second, or if they're able to like win the tournament, they're gonna be up on that tier one their tier one listing. And so for a while we had, or I think the only team that's ever really been up there for us is BSK,
Yeah,
because BSK is pretty much the only team that's like good
winning
enough
every
to do
week.
that. Yeah, and they have 4 teams, so
Yeah,
they're kind of nuts. Tier 1.5 is we felt like we needed to make a separate tier list from tier one, because we thought tier one was just putting like some teams as tier one just didn't seem right, because the only team that we thought really could be tier one was BSK. So that's where we see like I am, Inclement, all that other stuff. That's like they're better than tier two teams by far, but they just can't consistently beat that BSK team or a BSK team.
mm-hmm.
Tier two, kind of the people that can play against tier 1.5 teams. They can challenge in tourneys. They can win games off of them in scrims, but when it comes down to it, they really don't make it in that top 6 spot, and that's kind of what they really need to do in order
Correct.
for it to be considered tier 1.5. And then tier 3 is people that just enter tourneys, play a little bit, and then have a little bit of a run through losers bracket and then leave. Horizon.
Whoa.
I'm
You
kidding, Horizon. I like you guys. Um, it's just people that like they'll play their turn, they'll play their bracket. They'll probably face a decent team first round or first game in winners bracket, and then get slotted into either they win or lose, and then they just don't make a winner bracket run. You have to make a winners bracket run to consider being a tier 2 team.
fair, in
Fair,
my
I
opinion.
think. Yeah.
I mean, and
Well,
then so there's teams that go to losers bracket, right? But they can make a run in there. But I mean, you really got to like see who they lose to. We do a lot of like thinking when we actually like place these clans in their tiers. Um, Try not to show any biasness, or because we see a lot on the inside with some of these clans, but we don't get a lot on the inside for some of these guys. We just have to make an educated guess on if they're a tier 2 or a tier 1.5 or a tier 3 team.
yeah.
So we look at the
Yeah.
whole tourney, but for the most part, tier 2s will make a run in either bracket, really. But when we come to tier 3, teams that enter tourneys, they're going to lose twice. They're going to lose twice pretty quickly. They will usually lose to more what would you call it?
They're gonna lose a tier 2 team.
Solidified tier 2 teams. Like
Every tier 2 team should be able to beat a tier 3 team, and every
exactly.
tier 1.5 team should be able to consistently beat our tier